Ninja Luxe Café Pro. After 6 weeks of daily testing, I finally have my thoughts on Ninja's most capable espresso machine. Their original model, called the Luxe Café Premier, released in 2024 and developed a great reputation for over-delivering on features for the price. Fast forward to today, the new Luxe Café Pro adds even more features to compete closer to the premium Breville machines. This semi-automatic espresso machine has integrated grinding and tamping, plus an automated feedback system to tell you if your shot is flowing too fast or too slow. It's designed to be incredibly versatile, handling both hot and cold espresso, as well as regular drip coffee. But let's talk about what it's actually like to use this thing, because there's a few physical quirks you'll only notice once it's sitting on your counter. First, the design. Some friends who walked through my kitchen called it sexy, but honestly, I find it a little blocky compared to the softer lines of Breville machines. It actually looks very similar to the DeLonghi Specialista line. And be warned, the polished stainless steel portions pick up fingerprints extremely easily compared to brushed steel machines. The portafilter is another unique physical quirk. It uses a proprietary deep shape to hold what Ninja calls the Luxe basket. This basket is the key to the machine's versatility because it lets you pull a quadruple espresso shot or make drip coffee and cold brew. But even though it shares the typical 54mm diameter of a Breville, it's much taller. That means normal aftermarket 54mm portafilters aren't tall enough to reach the gasket, which really limits your upgrade options if you're strictly buying this for espresso. Below that, there's an adjustable cup tray that's awesome for fitting huge insulated thermoses. But I learned the hard way that there's a gap in the center of the tray. If you use a shot glass or a demi-tasse with a small base, it will easily tip right over if the edge catches that gap. Speaking of dropping things, let's talk about the drip tray. It definitely took some getting used to. The center of the tray, where you would naturally reach to grab it, is actually a detachable insert. If you try to pull the tray out by the center, it comes loose, and you might drop it on the floor, exactly like I did. You have to remember to only grab the side portions when sliding it out to empty it. And you will be emptying it a lot, mainly because of how much steam the milk frother uses when self-cleaning. But honestly, the frothing cup is the absolute hero feature of this machine. It's massive, easily fitting enough milk for 2 or 3 drinks without bubbling over. It uses a fantastic dual froth system that combines a traditional steam wand with a magnetic spinning stirrer, just like you'd find in a standalone frother. You just select from 6 foam options, from thin to fluffy, and let it do its thing hands-free with any milk type. Now for the performance. The big selling point is the Smart Shot guidance. Setup is quick. Turn the center dial to your drink type, insert the basket, push the Start Grind button, and tamp twice with the integrated tamper. An indicator actually goes off when you've tamped correctly. After brewing, the machine uses large LED numerals to tell you your actual grind size versus the recommended size, allowing you to easily adjust it with the dial on the left. But here's what I found after pulling over 100 shots with the exact same beans. The recommendations are a little finicky. Within 3 or 4 test shots, it accurately suggested a grind size of 15 for an optimal 30-second pull. But then, it would randomly suggest changing it to 13, then 14, before always coming back to 15. I eventually realized I just needed to ignore the prompt and keep it at 15 even when it suggested a change. Here's my final verdict. The Ninja Luxe Café Pro costs $749 for the stainless steel or oat milk colors, and $899 for the emerald and gold. For comparison, the DeLonghi La Specialista Touch is currently $699 and has a touchscreen that the Ninja lacks. But the DeLonghi's Bean guidance system takes more work on the part of the user. Compared with the Breville Touch and Press, currently selling at $1,199, the Ninja offers the same clean tamping and comparable grind size guidance, but lacks the touchscreen. If you don't like reading manuals and want an essentially hands-free, crowd-pleasing machine that makes nearly every type of coffee, the features absolutely justify the price. You'll never want to go back to an espresso after this. But if you're looking to become a serious hobbyist, the finicky grind sensors and the lack of aftermarket portafilter options might mean another machine is better to grow with.